my name is Edo Leas. I am a student of Universidad Técnica Particular de Loja, career Pedagogy of National and Foreign Languages. This semester, I'm in class 100 Red Language Testing, and this video is about assessing grammar. So, for realizing this video, I created this small PowerPoint presentation that is about the topic, the grammar topic past perfect. Okay, so I'm going to start the class with the explanation of past perfect tense, with its definition, with its place in the timeline, and the difference between past perfect and simple past tense, and how they are mixed. So, in this case, I'm going to explain which is the point for past perfect, that is this point, and the past simple, that is in this other point in the timeline. So, I'm going to make some examples and making different kind of examples about which is the difference and what happened here. That is always the past perfect action that had place before any action in simple past. So, the idea is to teach grammar, all the statements in theory about grammar, and some examples about how to use this tense. So after this, I'm going to make two different kind of tasks. The first task statement that I realized by myself to this assessing is a multiple choice questionnaire in which the students must select the correct options for the question. For example, which is the past perfect auxiliary? That in this case, the correct answer is had. And when the students click in the send button, it is going to appear the correct answer. But let's suppose that the students make a mistake. Like, for example, they choose this option that is not correct about when do we use the past perfect. So, if they make mistake in this PowerPoint presentation, they are going to find the correct answers too. So, there are multiple choice the questions. There is between true or false questions that is exactly the same. And in this case, we have to unscramble the sentences too, just to know if they understood grammar. So these questions are about the theory and about how to use the language. And of course, the expressions that we have to use in past perfect tense, that is a kind of vocabulary too. So, when they finish this task, they are going to continue with the second task, that is write sentences using this picture. So, the idea here is that I'm going to bring them some keywords to continue with different kind of sentences in the past perfect tense. So in which, based in the picture, they write at least 3 different sentences for the same picture and imagine different kind of situations. So, of course, the idea is that they make different kind of sentences based on what they are watching or just using their imagination. This is the second task, something that is not interactive, that they must write maybe on a paper or on a notebook. And we are going to finish with this exercise that is complete these sentences. For example, I have read the book. I have read the book, I don't know, before my mother asked me for that, something like that. So the idea is that they finish or complete these sentences just to see if they have coherence in their sentence and in the use of this kind of grammar. So in general, the first assessing is about how to use the past perfect tense in theory and the construction of the sentences. And the second one, the second task that is not interactive, is about the use of the language, just to see if they understood how to build these sentences. So for doing this task, the PowerPoint presentation, I only based this investigation in this book that is English Grammar Guide, a comprehensive visual reference from the series of National Geographic books. And that's all. So I hope you enjoy my presentation and you could understand what I said. Thanks.